I've done all sorts of research about treatments he can do, online support groups and even surgery if that's what he wanted to do. But instead it just seemed like Greg chose to be miserable, and also to make his hair look as awful as possible. He was growing it out into a hideous comb-over that was seriously beginning to make him look like a creepy old man. I wanted to tell him how terrible it looked just for his own benefit, but I was too afraid of hurting his already very fragile feelings. But I knew that wasn't going to endear him to the job interviews, and the big interview is coming up in just 2 weeks. I have to come up with some way to boost his confidence. It's also silly. Because of the way he styles it, even I would be forgiven for not knowing he was balding at times. But he can't keep that up. I honestly feel like just shaving his head in his sleep. And while I do say that he'd look great with a shaved head, I guess I really can't know that for sure. I've never actually seen him without hair, and in fact it's always been pretty shaggy and thick. His scalp may be full of lumps and moles for all I know, but I wouldn't care. I love Greg for who he is, not his hair. I just wish that he would get that through his head. I swear I thought I was the insecure one in the relationship. I have no problem saying that he's the better looking one in the couple, and I can't say I've always been comfortable with it. Believe me, I have plenty of my own insecurities and weaknesses, but I guess that could be a part of this ASD. Well, I mean, maybe I'm secretly happy that Mr. Perfect finally isn't so perfect. Actually, that's not true at all. My husband is a good man and I don't want him to suffer. Even though he's vain, he's not arrogant, which is probably the biggest turnoff in the world for me. I'd much rather he just be confident and comfortable in his own skin.